Good morning. Today I want to read Psalm 86:15, which says, "But you, O Lord, are a God merciful and gracious, slow to anger, and abundant in loving kindness and truth." When I read that verse, I just looked at the words that described God and thought, how much better would this world be if we took that example that God set for us and applied that to our lives? What would happen if we were full of mercy and grace to others? I know it can get crazy at Christmas time. Sometimes parents act a little ridiculous, trying to get the toy that they want for their child, especially when they're real popular toys. Like I remember when I was younger, the Cabbage Patch Kids were the big thing, and seeing on the news just fights that would break out over parents wanting to get one of these dolls for their children. And I, thought of how rude people are nowadays. Just if they have to wait in line and, the shoving and pushing and, like I know we're all dealing with things and sometimes we have places to go, but I think we can show mercy and grace and not yell at people for things that's not their fault, or, just to take that time to apologize if you bump into somebody, common courtesy. But that doesn't seem to be out there very often. And so, slow to anger. I see so much people just yelling and screaming and, the word Karen just popped into my head. Everybody's going, "Oh, you're such a Karen." The people who think that they have the right and that they're, I deserve this or whatever it is, that they always want their way, that they, will just act in a ridiculous manner, either to get their point across or because they want something. But why don't we take the time to close our mouth and think about what we're going to say? There's that phrase I grew up with, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. And, I think some of us could really benefit from applying that and just stop what you're going to say and think about it. And is it necessary? Is it, is it nice? Are you yelling at the wrong person? I get that you want your coffee, a certain way, but do you really need to yell at the person? Or could you say things in a nice way, like, "Excuse me, I asked for, no sugar and this had sugar in it. Could you please remake this?" Taking the time to be a little more kind and not getting angry. It also says he's abundant in loving kindness and truth. Showing kindness isn't that difficult. And, you're stuck in traffic. You don't have to yell and scream and flip the bird to somebody for, cutting you off or blow your horn at people. And, just be patient and kind. And when I see abundant in truth, I think of honesty and how people nowadays, "Oh, it was just a little white lie. Oh, I just stretched the truth a little bit." No, we're supposed to be honest and truthful. And I know it can be difficult if you think or you're in trouble. I know I used to tell my kids, "I want you to tell me the truth. I might get upset, but I'm going to be a whole lot more upset if you lie to me." Because I wanted them to know that being honest is the best policy. It's, allows people to trust you and have faith in you. And so I want everything that I say to be fully honest so that people know that I'm a trustworthy person. that I'm not going to lie to them. And, I just encourage all of us, especially at this Christmas season, but each and every day throughout the year, to remember to be kind, merciful, loving, gracious, patient, and truthful. Have a great day.